How to pronounce G in Old Saxon. The following is from Old Saxisches Elementarbuch by Dr. Ferdinand Holthausen. The link to this textbook is in the description below. However, it is in German. Yeah, so that's something to watch out for. As a note, not all scholars agree on the same pronunciation for Old Saxon, what to say of other historical languages. And we're talking about a language here from the 800s to roughly the 1100s. So from the 9th century to the 12th century. All right? Because thing is, when somebody wants to speak this language, they may choose their pronunciations from a later time or earlier time or a time before Old Saxon or a time after Old Saxon. So, people can, choose what they want. But, I mean, if somebody wants to be period specific of one time, then they would have to restrict themselves to such parameters, if that makes sense. But anyway, so to make something clear that of where Old Saxon was spoken, Old Saxon was spoken in northern, what is now northern Germany, to some extent eastern Netherlands, southern Denmark to some degree. So this is what we're dealing with here, okay? Now, G. Oh boy, G. G has roughly 5 to 6 sounds. Really, to be fair, 6 sounds. Are you ready for this? Let's do it. So number 1, G makes a G sound, as in French garçon, at the start of words, in the middle of words, after N, but before another sound, and doubled in the middle. So we have ik gab, I gave, singan, to sing, seggian, to say. G. As well, G can make an English light K sound, so a K sound, if you will, but this occurs at the end of words after N, such as we have lank, or a lank, if you will. I mean, he describes it as a light K, or he uses this Latin term tenuis. And then in the middle of words, where they would be otherwise medial KN, it's a GN. So he describes, also there you have this light K, if you will. So we have here teknes, which means sign, token, and dekmo, which means 10th. I can also imagine people from back then, would also have pronunciations from before the time of Old Saxon and the time after. I mean, the point is, what I'm trying to get at, people in different parts of Old Saxony, if you will, would have different pronunciations reflecting not only their region, but also some people would have older pronunciations and this and that from previous generations. Who knows? But for our purposes, it's a light K sound. I mean, you could with the G, but again, for our purposes, a light K sound. Okay, let's move on. Number 3, G makes what is called a voiced velar fricative sound. This is a sound that's a little hard to make for English speakers because we don't have this sound in our language, and this sound appears before back vowels. I mean, Holthausen calls them guttural vowels, but he really means back vowels and consonants. As an aside, what are back vowels? Back vowels are A, O, U. And as well, this sound occurs in the last syllable before D. All right, so let us begin with some examples. Fugl, bird. Fuglas, birds. Ixagda, I said. Next, G makes a voice palatal fricative, and it's a sort of a weird sound. It's like a ya, ya sound. This occurs in the middle of words before front vowels. And what are front vowels within the context of Old Saxon? It's E and I. So we have seyena, net. For this G, it is as in English, yes, so a y sound. This is the case of the GI prefix, as Holthausen says that it's often pronounced as such, so a y sound. This occurs at the start of words. So we have here yamar, misery. Number 5, really 6, because if you count the previous one having 2. But anyway, so number 5, similar to a sound we had before. So this is as in like German Buch. So it's a sound, Buch. And this occurs at the end of words. So we have Dach, de, der, mountain. And it can also be written as HC, GH, or CH. SG could make the following sound. Flesh, flesh. weird sound, which is called a voiceless uvular fricative. Okay, so it's a sound. This could be a result of High German influence. It's hard to say, or it could be a misspelling of our good old sk sound. Hard to say, but moving right on. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. And if you really like the channel, please become a patron at my Patreon page down below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.